Kia ora FACSNZ community, it's Denise Astle here, the Executive Officer of Foetal Anti-Convulsant Syndrome New Zealand. Well, what a year we have had. There's been highs, there's been lows, there's been a lot of people who have had personal struggles and some that have had professional struggles as well. So this year I decided that we needed to finish on a bit of a high note. So I asked our FACSNZ Charitable trustees to actually do a video of themselves saying something that they are personally proud of that FACSNZ has achieved in the last 12 months. Because let's celebrate, and there is a lot to celebrate. So what I had to say to them as well though, is they couldn't talk about things that we are in the process of actually achieving. It's not achieved yet, and so that's why they are only talking about things that we have achieved. Kia kaha.
Kia ora to all our FACSNZ community out there, it's Jen here. What I am most proud of FACSNZ achieving in the past year would have to be the at-risk pregnancy pictograms, which are now shown on all the Epilim 500 milligram blister packs. Having these pictograms on the blister packs is a starting point for the prevention of FACS, creating awareness and the ability to make informed choices for us.
Kia ora everyone, it's Nigel here. The thing I'm most proud of FACSNZ achieving in the past year is the work that's happened behind the scenes that's led to the publishing by ACC of their guide to cover for people affected by FACS. This guide finally gives a way for families and the people affected by FACS to work out how it is we can get cover for the person affected that will be accepted by ACC. This guide helps to put to end a long period where it was possible for some people to be covered and others to not be covered for various reasons, even though they might have suffered in a similar way. And the guide gives a lot of clarity. So it's great that ACC have been able to produce such a guide, and it's been really excellent that we've been able to help them in producing that guide, which is available on the ACC website.
Kia ora FACSNZ community, Denise Astle here, Executive Officer of Foetal Anti-Convulsant Syndrome New Zealand and also a trustee member. Now, something that I am personally proud of that FACSNZ has achieved in the last 12 months is the pictogram that is now placed on the Epilim foil. And why I am particularly proud of this is because it was already being achieved in other countries, but there was no plans, as far as I am aware, that it was going to be brought to New Zealand. In fact, when I asked MedSafe about it a number of years ago, they actually said no, and that was due to our legislation. So after returning from the United Kingdom and Geneva last year in 2019, I was proud to meet up with MedSafe where they agreed that they would approve it if it actually came about. However, it wasn't that simple. We had to get not only MedSafe to agree, which we've done, we also had to get the Therapeutic Goods Administration in Australia to agree as well, because our supply of Epilim comes out of Australia. Now this was proving a little bit more difficult, and that's when we enlisted the support from the New Zealand Commonwealth Women's Parliamentarians. I'm very pleased to say that through that success of them supporting us, they wrote a letter to the Therapeutic Goods Administration in Australia and it was approved. So Sanofi designed the artwork and it was already done. So now here in 2020, the first lot of these pictogram on the Epilim foil is now available. So exciting. Kia kaha.
What am I most proud of? that FACSNZ has actually achieved this year. That's a really hard thing to actually pick out just one thing, because I'm so proud of all the things that we've actually achieved. But for me personally, it would be all the work that has gone on behind the scenes to ensure that whilst we were all in lockdown, we were actually able to actually get the services and the supports that you needed. We weren't always successful, but it wasn't through lack of trying. Our focus the entire time was on making sure that you and your precious children were well looked after and well cared for. On a side note, I'm actually really proud of all of you. You, the Fax Whānau, have just been so amazing through what has been an incredibly tough year. I'm sure we're all looking forward to seeing the back of 2020 and what the amazing things are that we can all achieve together in 2021. Kia kaha, have a fantastic Christmas, a well-deserved fantastic New Year, and an awesome break with your family. Bye.
To go into achieving any of FACSNZ goals, it takes a lot of preparation, researching, meeting with people, thinking about the positive change that we want to occur, and interacting with those people that want the same positive changes. This doesn't just happen overnight. These videos have highlighted some of FACSNZ's achievements during 2020. It doesn't show all the highlights and achievements that FACSNZ have achieved in 2020 though. And I can tell you right now, 2021 for FACSNZ is going to bring a lot more achievements, which is really exciting. And I know this because those meetings are already starting to occur. I wish you a very happy holiday and kia kaha.